Welcome, friends. Well, we're going to do a flight today, a full flight video, as you might be able to tell, as we're starting here at the ramp. We're still in Key West. We're headed up to Orlando Executive, KORL, Kilo Oscar Romeo Lima. Our dark screen problem, I believe, has been solved, but we'll find that out momentarily, and I'll give you the backstory once we get going. But let's get going on this 262 nautical mile flight from Key West up to Orlando. We're ready to fly. I believe I fixed my microphone problem. Hopefully. All right, let's fire it up. Come on, girl. Okay. Left and right battery.
Clearance delivery Cessna November 343 Bravo Whiskey IFR to Executive, ready to copy.
Cessna November 343 Bravo Whiskey is cleared to Executive Airport as filed.
Our screens look good.
7 climb and maintain 7,000 feet.
7,000.
Departure frequency is 124 decimals.
Correct altimeter?
725.
VS 3,500.
Cessna November 343 Bravo Whiskey cleared to Executive Airport as filed. Take off runway 27 climb and maintain 7,000 feet. Departure on
Speed
124
set to
decimals,
man
025
and auto throttle at
725.
195.
Cessna 3 Bravo Whiskey readback is correct. Contact ground on 121 decimal 9er when ready to taxi.
Okay. Nav source GPS. Bearing 1.
Ground Cessna November
GPS bearing 2
343
nav
Bravo Whiskey
1.
requesting pushback.
We got our APU up and running. Let's do our right engine.
Bravo Whiskey pushback request accepted.
Open the fuel valve. Release the parking brake. Alright. So we'll be taking off to the west out of Key West. Let's go ahead and bring up our VFR map to see if that crashes the sim. Good. Okay. Here's our route. Just flying just to southwest of Lake Okeechobee. And then up here to Orlando, where we're expecting and planning to land on runway 07, ILS runway 07, whose frequency is 1099er. Right engine's coming up nicely. Fire up the left. Go ahead and enter our frequencies. ILS 1099. And the VOR at Orlando, if we need it, is 1122.
Ground Cessna November 343 Bravo Whiskey requesting the end of
Speed
pushback.
bugs 140 on VR. VY's 195. VIA
Ground Cessna
approach
November
speed
343 Bravo Whiskey
into
with a
Orlando
ready
is
to taxi IFR.
133. All on. PFD settings, wind option 2.
Contact tower on 118 decimal 2 and ready.
Pitot static. We'll be taking off to the west. We're very close to our takeoff runway. See right there, we're just going to go like that. Out we go. Notch your flaps. Let's get our parking brake re-engaged. Alright, both engines are fully up. We're fueled. Turn off our starters. Turn off our APU. And I believe we're ready to go. We'll set up our timer. Get that ready as well. Alright, friends. Let's get up in the air. Beautiful day here in Florida. What else is new, right? April. What's not to like about April in Florida? Current weather in at our departure point here in Key West is 83 degrees. Weather in Orlando is 77 degrees. Listed as partly cloudy. Parking brake is released. Taxi lights on. So yeah, shout out to David Mills. David Mills. on flightsim.com. What a nice person. Very helpful in helping me get these, there's somebody just landed, getting the screen problem fixed. So, David, I'm eternally grateful. Thank you, sir. It involved a modification to the CFG file, but we managed to do it, and all is good to go here. Kind of an interesting tire pattern here. Somebody was doing donuts. Now the only question is, does the sim cooperate? Hey dude, I'd stop walking. You're about to get your head lopped off. Whoops. Oops, he literally just got his head lopped off. Yeah, does the sim cooperate? How many photogrammetry warnings do we get? Do we lose Azure voices? Does the sim freeze? Does the sim crash? These are all things we have to deal with. Love the sign on this custom airport scenery. Welcome to the Conch Republic. So this is going to be a long video, so my plan is to, once we get up to cruise, just give you the window view. I still think we should be up there in about 45 minutes of flight time, but that's a long post, a long video to post, so, and nobody watches this anyway, so. All right.
Tower Cessna November, Tree 4 Tree Bravo Whiskey at runway 27 ready for departure IFR to executive.
Let's get our lights.
Cessna November, Tree 4 Tree Bravo Whiskey altimeter, 29.9 tree, wind 19 tree at 8. Cleared for takeoff runway 27.
Winds are out of the south-southwest. Clear for takeoff, 27, Bravo Whiskey.
Takeoff runway 27, Cessna November, Tree 4 Tree Bravo.
All right, friends. Let's do this thing.
Entered runway 27, 5,000 feet remaining.
It's not the longest runway in the world, so we'll hold our brakes as we spool up. All right, runway 27 confirmed. All right, friends. Here we go. We'll zoom out on our MFD, and we're going to use heading mode for this departure. Otherwise, we're going to execute a very sharp right turn right after takeoff, which I'd rather not do. We'll start our timer. Timer started. Altimeter is confirmed, 299.5. Runway 27 confirmed. Flaps 1. Lights on. We're good. Let's go, friends. Spooled up and release. Acknowledge our little safety master warning. Wind's pulling us left a little bit. More than a little bit. 120. 140 and rotate. Positive rate, gear up. Autopilot's engaged. Auto throttle. Set 200. Now we can start our right turn.
124.025 Cessna Tree Bravo.
The way I prefer to.
Departure Cessna November Tree.
Zoom out on our
Bravo
MFD.
Whiskey is passing 1,300 feet, climbing 7,000 feet.
Landing lights off. Do our flaps. Flaps retracted. Oh, I don't know where that came from.
Climb and maintain 13,000
Up to 13,000,
feet, Cessna Tree
Whiskey.
Bravo
Let's go ahead and engage FLC. Start our rocket ship ride. There it is.
Climb and maintain flight level 180 Cessna Tree Bravo Whiskey.
All right, so we lost It's at 230 on the FLC. We lost Azure Voices, so we're dealing with the teenagers now. Continue that right turn. Set our heading to 020. And then we'll engage nav.
Cessna Tree Bravo Whiskey, contact Miami Center on 124.7.
Yeah, I don't know what that little pop-up was. That was from my antivirus software. Now it's at 050. Right there, 050. Climbing at 7,000 feet per minute. Yikes. Okay, we'll engage nav now. Jesus. Look how fast we're climbing. It's because we're light. Look at that. Yeah, man. Goodbye, Key West. Okay, we're coming up on 13,000 now. Go ahead and set 250 on our speed. Okay, we're closing in on 13,000, so now we'll go ahead and set our airspeed at 290. Reconfirm, gear up, flaps in. Lights all addressed. Alright, let's get our further climb instructions. We're flying up 35,000 feet. Let's get our climb instructions. Alright. Okay, my turn. No. Stop with American 189 or 8. Okay, my turn.
124.025
Listen to that voice. Come on.
124.025 American 189 or 8.
Okay, my turn to keep climbing, shitwit. Oh, Jesus. Why aren't I getting further climb instructions? Is there a universe where this goddamn thing works? I'm not getting further climb instructions. Didn't they tell me to go to 13,000? Oh, 180. Huh. Could have sworn he said 13,000. I'll have to listen to that back on the re-engage FLC. I'll have to listen to that again. All right, let's get up to 18,000, and then we'll do our step climb up to 35,000, 350. It's going to take us up to 300. Climbing at a much more modest 3,000 feet per minute now. Anyway, so yeah, David Mills, my friend, you told me what state you lived in, but I won't mention it. But we ended up having an email conversation, and what a nice guy. Out of his way to help me. You know, these screens were unusable. You know, you saw in the last video, even though there was no mic, it was just not usable. It was just very, very difficult to fly. All right, now we're coming up on 18,000. And this guy, yeah, he gave me very detailed instructions how to modify the CFG. It was really nice of him. Up to 310. Transition altitude, standard 29902. Now, can I get further climb instructions? There it is. Up to 270 through OSKey.
Climb and maintain flight level 270 Cessna Tree Bravo Whiskey.
The voices are hilarious. Sunday, April 3rd, 11:18 here local time in Southern California, so 2:18 here in South Florida as we make our way up to Orlando Executive. I thought about landing at KMCO, but it'll be too crazy. Too much to expect from the sim. Traffic-wise and so on and so forth. It'll still be crazy even at KORL, assuming we make it up there and the sim doesn't crash. As I said, we're headed to runway 07, ILS runway 07 at KORL. Airport elevation 113 feet. Touchdown zone elevation 109 feet. Approach course 073. Runway length 6,004 feet. We'll be exiting left. Again, this is assuming we make it that far. Go and engage half bank mode. Coming up on our instructed altitude of 27,000 feet. Should get further climb instructions here once we reach 268 or thereabouts. Weather's pretty nice. Some scattered thunderstorms, as is expected. Up to 350 for Whiskey.
Climb and maintain flight level 350, Cessna Tree Bravo.
Okay, we'll switch to Mach mode. 0.77. Set that at 0.78 for now. Excuse me. Yes. 3475 for Whiskey. Good day.
134.75 Cessna Tree Bravo Whiskey.
Miami Centers is November 343 Bravo Whiskey at 288 for 350.
Flight level 285 climbing flight level 350.
What's that, 0.80? High clouds. Looks like we'll pierce them here in another couple thousand feet. And set 82. Zoom out on our MFD. We're at 10 right now. Let's take that up to 35. I didn't catch that chime. All right, we'll set 0.85 as we reach our cruising altitude of 35,000 feet. All right, friends, enjoy the flight. I think we'll begin our descent here in about 14 minutes. In the meantime, enjoy the view of beautiful South Florida. Which one do you want? You want this one or you want this one? We'll do this one. All right, I'm putting the mic on mute. We'll check back in 14 minutes if the sim doesn't crash the desktop. And if things go according to plan, hopefully, have a nice landing in Orlando. In the meantime, enjoy the flight. If I knew how to put music on, I would. But for now, enjoy the white noise, little cat nap. You're in good hands. Talk to you soon, friends.
Foxtrot, Echo, you are 5-6 miles west. Descend and maintain 10,000 feet. Expect vectors ILS runway 27 right approach. Generic 0 Foxtrot Echo contact Miami Center on 132.4. Good day. 132.4 for generic 0 Foxtrot Echo.
Miami Center Air France 950 is at flight level 360 descending 10,000 feet.
Air France 9050 Miami Center continue as planned. Generic 484, you are 52 miles west. Descend and maintain 2,000 feet. Expect ILS runway 9er approach via Enver transition. Cleared to Enver. Descend and maintain 2,000 feet. Expect ILS runway 9er approach via Enver transition. Cleared to Enver. Generic 484. Cessna 66 Echo, you are 62 miles northwest. Descend and maintain 10,000 feet. Expect vectors visual runway 28 approach. Generic 484 contact Miami Center on 132.4. Good day. Execute 621, you are 25 miles northeast. Descend and maintain 10,000 feet. Expect vectors visual runway 32 approach.
Descend and maintain 10,000 feet. Expect vectors visual runway 28 approach Cessna 66 Echo.
For generic 484. Generic Tree Papa Charlie, you are 82 miles west. Descend and maintain 10,000 feet. Expect ILS runway 28 right approach via Papa Bravo India transition. Cleared to Papa Bravo India. Descend and maintain 10,000 feet. Expect vectors visual runway 32 approach. Execute 621. Descend and maintain 10,000 feet. Expect ILS runway 28 right approach via Papa Bravo India transition. Cleared to Papa Bravo India. Generic Tree Papa Charlie. Execute 621 contact approach on 124.125. Good day. Generic 6 Papa Sierra, you are 44 miles northeast. Descend and maintain 10,000 feet. Expect vectors visual runway 32 approach. 124.125 execute 621. Descend and maintain 10,000 feet. Expect vectors visual runway 32 approach. Generic 6 Papa Sierra. Papa Charlie, traffic is Echo and Avos. Clock 4 miles at 6,000 feet generic. Report them in sight. Descend and maintain 4,000 feet. Expect ILS runway 28 right approach via Foxtrot Lima Lima transition cleared to Foxtrot Lima Lima generic 4 Juliet Mike. Cessna 66 Echo contact Miami Center on 132.4. Good day. Generic 7 Foxtrot Lima contact Miami Center on 132.45. Good day. Generic 3 Papa Charlie, traffic in sight. Delta 2945, you are 79 miles west. Descend and maintain 3,000 feet. Expect ILS runway 28 right approach via Papa Bravo India transition. Cleared to Papa Bravo India.
Descend and maintain 3,000 feet. Expect ILS runway 28 right approach via Papa Bravo India transition cleared to Papa Bravo India Delta 2945.
Cessna 3 Bravo Whiskey, descend and maintain flight level 220. Generic 6 Papa Sierra contact approach on 124.125. Good day.
Descend and maintain flight level 220 Cessna Tree Bravo Whiskey.
Styrian 5-4 tree contact Miami Center on 127.2. Good day.
Overspeed, 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 overspeed.
Going to 124.125 generic 6 Papa Sierra. Styrian 5-4 tree. Cessna Tree Bravo Whiskey contact Miami Center on 127.2. Good day.
Going to 127.2 Cessna Tree Bravo Whiskey. Miami Center Cessna November Tree 4 Tree Bravo Whiskey is passing flight level Tree 5 descending flight level 220.
Cessna November Tree 4 Tree Bravo Whiskey Miami Center continue to semi as planned. Polaris 977 heavy contact Miami Center on 134.75. Good day. Cessna Tree Bravo Whiskey contact Miami Center on 134.75. Good day.
Going to 134.75 Polaris 977 heavy.
134.75 for Cessna Tree Bravo Whiskey. Miami Center Cessna November Tree 4 Tree Bravo Whiskey is passing flight level Tree 20 descending flight level 220.
Cessna November Tree 4 Tree Bravo Whiskey Miami Center continue to semi as planned. Cessna Tree Bravo Whiskey contact Miami Center on 127.2. Good day.
127.2 for Cessna Tree Bravo Whiskey. Miami Center Cessna November Tree 4 Tree Bravo Whiskey is passing flight level Tree 10 descending flight level 220.
Cessna November Tree 4 Tree Bravo Whiskey Miami Center continue to semi as planned. Cessna Tree Bravo Whiskey contact Miami Center on 134.55. Good day.
10.55 Cessna Tree Bravo Whiskey. Miami Center Cessna November Tree 4 Tree Bravo Whiskey is passing flight level 290 descending flight level 220.
Cessna November Tree 4 Tree Bravo Whiskey Miami Center continue to semi as planned. Delta 2162 is passing flight level tree 10 descending 10,000 feet. Delta 2162 Miami Center continue as planned.
Miami Center Frontier Flight 2356 Heavy is passing flight level 215 descending 10,000 feet.
Frontier Flight 2356 Heavy Miami Center continue as planned.
Center generic November 459er Delta Papa is at flight level 420 descending 10,000 feet.
Generic November 459er Delta Papa Miami Center continue as planned. American 109er 4 contact Miami Center on 127.2. Good day. Going to 127.2 American 109er 4. Cessna Tree Bravo Whiskey descend and maintain 16,000 feet.
Descend and maintain 16,000 feet Cessna Tree Bravo Whiskey.
FlexJet 424 contact Miami Center on 127.2. Good day. Generic 9er Lima Juliet traffic is 30 and topos. Clock 4 miles at flight level 230 generic. Report them in sight. Generic 1 Kilo Alpha you are 44 miles northeast. Descend and maintain 10,000 feet. Expect ILS runway tree 2 approach via Sierra Romeo Quebec transition. Cleared to Sierra Romeo, Quebec. Generic 0 Tango X-ray contact Miami Center on 134.75.
right, well, welcome back, friends.
Miami Center.
If you've been following along, if you haven't dozed off, we're descending to 16,000 feet. We're at 18,300 feet, doing 300 knots indicated. True airspeed's 398, ground speed 406 knots. I don't believe I mentioned, but we are flying the Joker's 2 Star, standard terminal arrival. And I'm really hoping it works. Alright, we're below 18,000. ForeFlight says our nearest altimeter is 2997, so let's see if that's right. Indeed it is, 2997. Descending at 2,000 feet per minute. 56 miles out, 17,000 feet. We'll slow to 290. Really hoping this works.
Generic 6 Tango Delta, you are 52 miles northeast. Descent
Okay, we're leveling off at 16,000, expecting further descent instructions here momentarily.
approach via Sierra Romeo Quebec transition.
Once the children are done talking on the ATC frequencies, as you can hear them. Come on, Cessna 3 Whiskey. Descend and maintain.
Bravo Whiskey, descent and maintain 9,000 feet.
Down to 9,000, 3 Whiskey.
Descend and maintain 9,000 feet Cessna Tree Bravo Whiskey.
So our approach has us, bring up the VFR map here again. Hopefully it doesn't crash us. Populate. There we go. There's Jokers. Zalek. And then Ezrak. If I can find it. There it is. Ezrak, we need to be at 2,000 feet. No lower than 2,000 feet. 12-mile final from Ezrak to the airport. 48 miles, 15,100 feet. We're just fine. Zoom in on our MFD down to 10. Really hoping this works. You saw we flew over pretty good cloud deck. Sort of standard springtime weather here in Florida. But it's cleared up quite a bit here as we've closed in on Orlando. Landing into Orlando Executive is always an adventure because of KMCO, Orlando International. Orlando Executive is just north of MCO, but there's a lot of Class Bravo airspace that you have to negotiate with carefully. But we're flying IFR right now, so we don't have to worry about that. 43 miles now, 13,300 feet. We'll go ahead and slow us down to 280.
Generic 8 Hotel Delta traffic is 2 o'clock, 4 miles. It's flight level 430 generic. Report them in sight.
Hey, our voices are back. I just noticed.
Generic 9 Delta plotted traffic.
Not dealing with the
3 miles.
children
Flight
anymore.
level 39, generic.
Interestingly, this approach, this Joker's 2 approach into Orlando Executive involves us flying over Disneyland, or Disney World, I should say. So expect to hear a TFR warning, temporary flight restriction.
Generic 8 Hotel Delta traffic alert. 9 o'clock, less than 1 mile flight level.
Traffic alert? That's not me. That's not me. Slow to 275. Anyway, we'll get a TFR as we close in on our destination. We'll fly right over Disney World.
Good day. Cessna 3 Bravo Whiskey, contact Orlando approach on 124.8.
All right, good. There's the approach handoff. 24.8, she said.
133.325 for generic 8 Bravo Delta.
Going to 124.8 Cessna Tree Bravo Whiskey.
Slow to 270. Orlando approach is 3 Bravo Whiskey at 10-7, descending 9,000.
343 Bravo Whiskey is passing 10,800 feet, descending 9,000 feet.
Now slow to 260.
November 343 Bravo Whiskey, Orlando approach altimeter 29.908, continue as planned.
299.8. And now we're just about to pass below 10,000. We'll slow to 250.
Landing gear.
Just ignore him. Closing in on 9,000 feet now, 32 miles to go. Disney World just out there. Zoom in on our MFD to 5. Half bank mode off. Leveling on at 9,000. Should expect further descent instructions. We'll slow to 240.
Cessna 3 Bravo Whiskey, descend and maintain 2,000 feet.
Down to 2,000 for a whiskey.
Descend and maintain 2,000 feet Cessna Tree Bravo Whiskey.
Cessna 3 Bravo Whiskey, you are 27 miles southwest. Maintain present heading and altitude. Expect ILS runway 07 approach via SRAC transition. Cleared to SRAC.
All right, we'll expect 07. We're cleared to SRAC
Cessna
for a
3
whiskey.
Bravo Whiskey, you are 26
Slow
miles
235.
southwest of executive.
Shallow
Contact
descent.
Executive tower on 118.7 when inbound.
Tower handoff. Very good. Looks
Tower
like it's
on
already
118
switched our nav source over to
Cessna
nav
Tree
1.
Bravo
That's
Whiskey.
good.
Executive Tower Cessna November Tree 4 Tree Bravo Whiskey 24 miles southwest inbound
Slow
ILS
230.
runway 07 approach.
27 miles out. 7,800 feet.
Cessna November Tree, 4 Tree
Descent
Bravo
1,200 feet per minute.
Executive Tower. Altimeter 29.9, 7 wind 017 at 7.
017 at 7.
ILS,
Northeast.
runway 07 approach.
At 17, gusting to 17. We're going to have a little
Cleared ILS
crosswind here,
runway
friends.
07 approach Cessna Tree Bravo Whiskey.
Hopefully we don't get our wheels in the grass again. There are landing lights. "24 miles, slow to 220. Disney World right there.
Executive Tower, generic November 1805 Romeo 15 miles west inbound ILS runway 07 approach.
Somebody else is on final.
Generic
Slow to
November
210.
1805 Romeo Executive Tower. Altimeter 29.9, 7 wind 017 at 7.
299.7.
ILS, runway 07 approach.
Got our ILS. We are receiving IRLs. IORL right there, and there's our indicator.
Cleared ILS runway 07 approach, generic 05 Romeo.
Slow to 200. Passing over the TFR now. Beautiful Orlando. 5,700 feet, 20 miles. Perfect. I hope that there's not going to be a traffic conflict, but I'm hearing a lot of planes getting cleared for runway 07, so we'll do what we normally do, which is ignore it.
07 generic 659er.
Slow to 200 if I didn't say that, sorry. 18 miles out now. We have to use our speed brakes here. Slow us down to 180.
Landing gear. Landing gear.
And bring them back in.
Caution, TFR below.
TFR below, as promised. Right over Disney World right now. If you're there, wave to me. It's at 175.
Landing gear.
As usual, always a little bit of trouble slowing this bird
Landing
down.
gear.
Speed
Landing
brakes. Notch of flaps. Get ready to engage the ILS. 16 miles out, 4,300 feet. That's perfect. Shallower descent rate to 900 feet per minute. So to 170. Ready to make that right turn. Get on final. Once we make the right turn at SRAC, which we're doing now, we're in the process of doing now. There it is. We'll activate APPR. Get on the localizer. And now's the time. Hope to engage the glide slope here momentarily. We are on final now. 12 miles. Let's go to 165. Approach speed 133, don't forget. Let's go outside and about 30 seconds. Put down the gear. Shallow our descent rate just a bit, down to 700 feet per minute. Just hoping she works. That's all I want. Please. Coming up to 2,000 now, or coming down to 2,000. Slow to 160. Go outside. Gears down. Another notch of flaps. Our beautiful November 343 Bravo Whiskey. As I recall, we will fly right over downtown. It's a little 155. Hope we should intercept that glide slope any second. Come on, GS, turn green. There it is. Bingo. Fantastic. Zoom in on our MFD down to 3. Actually, 2. Reconfirm. Landing lights on. We'll go full flaps. Slow to 150. Haven't gotten a photogrammetry warning, but seems like it's not resolving. So that's only a...
Bravo Whiskey, follow the generic on final. With 037 at 12.
There's the runway right there.
Land runway 07.
See, this is the only concern I have, is you see all these buildings all look like shit? If we have another problem like we had in Louisville,
Cleared to land runway 07 Cessna Tree
where
Bravo
the
Whiskey.
runway doesn't resolve, then that's a problem. Slow to 133. We'll full flaps, gears down. That's a problem because it'll detect false objects on the runway and it'll crash us. So
Generic 659 return next taxi.
I don't know what to tell you. Yeah, this is bad news because look at this. It looks like shit. This should all be resolving. It's not. I don't know what the goddamn problem is. All right, we're gonna disconnect the auto throttle. Oh boy, I'm getting real nervous here, friends.
Generic 659 contact.
We're not quite aligned, as you can see. We're just a little bit to the left, so let's autopilot.
Autopilot.
Dodge a little to the right here. Yeah, these buildings aren't resolving. This is same problem we had in
Landing runway 07.
Louisville. 2-mile final. I just don't know what the problem is. The boards all seem to suggest that it has something to do with my internet connection. There's nothing wrong with my internet connection, so I don't know what to tell you. This is alarming, to say the least. Oh, okay. There's the photogrammetry warning. Maybe I ought to turn off photogrammetry. I wonder if that would help.
500.
500. Continue. Airspeed's good. Okay, I just saw it resolve. I got the poppies on the left. I got 1 white, 3 reds. Alright, this runway looks a lot better than... Oh, it's a Vasi, not a poppy. Okay. This runway looks a lot better than it did in Louisville, so hopefully that's a good sign. Fingers crossed. Get ready. Here we go. Spoilers up. Reversers? Come on, reversers. There they go. All right, friends. Well, welcome to Orlando. Orlando Executive.
Romeo, follow the Cessna C700 on the runway.
And no traffic conflicts.
037 at 12. Clear to land runway 07. Cessna Tree Bravo Whiskey, turn next taxiway.
All right, friends.
Cleared to land runway 07 generic 05 Romeo.
And we got off the runway in time.
Bravo Whiskey contact ground on 121.4.
Clean up.
Going to 121.4 Cessna Tree Bravo.
Bringing those
Whiskey.
spoilers. Flaps. Contact ground. Parking.
Executive ground, Cessna November Tree 4 Tree Bravo Whiskey.
Well, other
request
than
exit.
downtown Orlando looking like shit, which is, I guess, a connection problem. There's nothing wrong with my connection.
By taxiway Alpha 2 Alpha Bravo Bravo 1 Echo.
Alpha 2 Alpha Alpha Bravo Echo. All right.
Taxiing to general aviation parking via taxiway Alpha 2 Alpha Bravo Bravo 1 Echo Cessna Tree Bravo Whiskey.
Yeah, other than that, this went really well. It's nice full flight video. From Key West up to Orlando. Good times, good times. I love Florida. Well, friends, all things considered, I think that went pretty well. I mean, other than the graphical anomalies, one of these days, I guess I'm just going to hardwire my internet connection into my PC instead of relying on Wi-Fi. That's got to be it. But I'll have to explore the whole idea of turning off photogrammetry entirely. It's just weird because it hasn't always been a problem. Like, what changed? I don't get it. You know, they talked about other aircraft in the area. I don't see anybody. There's a guy right there, actually. There's our parking, I think, over here. Always good to be in Florida, friends. 3 o'clock, 2:59 local time. But hey, as I've learned the hard way, it ain't over till it's over. We got to get to our parking space before I assume that it was a uneventful flight. That's the excitement of the sim. You never know what you're going to get. But our beautiful November 343 Bravo Whiskey, we still love her. She's been all around the world with us. Thanks again to David Mills for helping me solve the dark screen problem. You know, it can be a real problem if you only fly one kind of plane. And I only fly the longitude, as anybody who follows the adventures of 343 Bravo Whiskey knows. I only fly the longitude. So when that screen problem presented itself, my goodness, I was alarmed. I don't want to fly any other planes. All right, friends. Let's park. And no matter what, even though I'm in Orlando, I will not go to the Tragic Kingdom. It's a vacation, not a trip. All right, friends. Let's get our marshaller here to help us in. There we go. All right, friends. Parking brake. Right engine. And stop our timer. I almost forgot to do that. 49 minutes. All right, it's going to be a long-ass video. Okay, let's take one last look outside at our beautiful girl. There she is, gorgeous in the beautiful Florida sun. Welcome to Orlando, my friends. Go ahead and kill the left engine. Turn off our pitot-static and kill the left engine. There we go. Key West to Orlando. 42-minute flight up from the Keys. And we're happy to be here. Thanks for joining us. And we hope to see you soon. Have a good day.